This portion is brought to you by Ortigas and Company.
They say money makes the world go round. But in the virtual online world, real money can have its disadvantages. Enter the digital currency called Bitcoin. It uses peer-to-peer technology and operates with no central authority or banks. But from a dubious background, the Bitcoin is currently enjoying popularity from individuals who want more personal deals and businesses fed up with high transaction fees. And it's as easy as sending an email.
"22-year-old Michael Pablo does his shopping in the virtual world. In most of his transactions, he uses a virtual currency called Bitcoin.
Anywhere pwede akong magbayad. Basta meron lang akong internet connection. Kunyari, nasa kabilang dulo ka, nandito ako sa kabilang dulo ng mundo, makakapag-transaction kami nang wala akong hawak na pera or natatakot ako na mawalan ako ng pera.
Mikael started using Bitcoin in 2015. He buys stuff online with Bitcoin and sends Bitcoins as money to his loved ones. Mikael also discovered a profitable use of his favorite currency, trading.
May goal ako, kunyari, binili ko siya ng 25,000. Ang goal ko is kumita ako ng 5,000. So mag-wait ako na umabot yung price ng Bitcoin na 30,000. One time, kumita ako na span of 15 days lang. Kita ako ng 5,000.
Like other financial ventures, there are highs and lows in trading Bitcoins. And Mikael understands its volatility.
Kung yung news, good news, meron akong makikitang pagtaas. Kung bad news, alam ko na yung posisyon ko. Kung magbebenta na ba ako or i-hold ko pa yung Bitcoin ko.
The Bitcoin and the network came into existence in 2009. A year before that, a paper titled "A Peer-to-Peer Electronic Cash System" was posted on the internet under the name of Satoshi Nakamoto. The paper detailed methods of using a peer-to-peer network to generate what was described as a system for electronic transactions without relying on banks or trust.
Bitcoins are virtual currencies. No? They have no physical form, and Bitcoins originated in other countries through data mining. But when they were introduced in the Philippines, Bitcoin exchanges sell Bitcoins for cash, for pesos.
Bitcoin functions as money that uses the internet to be sent anywhere in the world with very little to no cost. And it's as easy as sending an email. Bitcoin uses the blockchain technology, an open source system where Bitcoin acts as a public ledger for online transactions. You can create a Bitcoin wallet with your email address, which you can use to store, send, and receive Bitcoin. Satoshi Citadel Industries, or SCI, is a startup company in the Philippines that provides financial services using Bitcoin technology.
You know, it's like buying and selling currency. You can go to us, we have buybitcoin.ph. You can go online and you register, and we accept a number of payment options. You pay us in pesos and we send you Bitcoin.
As the number of overseas Filipino workers increases over the years, cash remittances increase too. OFW remittances channeled through the banks hit $7.2 billion in the first quarter of 2016 alone, according to the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. And families relying heavily on OFWs need a cheaper means to claim money from their loved ones. Rebit.ph of SCI allows people to send money to the Philippines from anywhere in the world with Bitcoins.
Huge part of our services go through the remittance network. It costs like an average of 8% to send money back to the Philippines. But with Bitcoin, because it's direct, it happens through the internet, a lot of the costs involved in sending traditionally remittances are eliminated.
Because Bitcoin is not regulated by any governing body, some financial experts consider Bitcoin trading as risky.
Number one, because since it's not regulated, you have no legal protection against Bitcoin companies who will go out of business. Number two, the value of your money in Bitcoin can change immediately. So you can easily lose money because of that volatility. Bitcoins are virtual currencies, no? They happen online. It can be subject to hacking and some other fraudulent activities.
In other countries, Bitcoin had a bad rap when it was linked to Silk Road, an anonymous online marketplace for illegal drugs and other illicit goods. The reason? Bitcoin was the medium of payment for products on the said website.
But the technology is already here, and that's what we're trying to do as a company. We're trying to make use of the payment rails without, relying on the currency part of it.
Before money and cashless transactions came about. For example, person A can trade his sacks of rice with person B's Carabao. Eventually, a credit system backed by gold, a globally valuable resource, became widely adopted. And for easier transactions, money was soon introduced. Until today, money acts as a universal medium of exchange for goods and services. But technology has brought new alternatives. Peso Pay, for example, promises to deliver secure payment processing technology for merchants and companies. Peso Pay lets you accept payments through credit cards, ATM cards, or net banking, e-wallets, and cash payments on a single platform. The government, too, benefits with the transition from cash to digital payments, helping eliminate bribery and theft in government transactions. Indeed, the Bitcoin and other forms of cashless transaction is gaining traction and could drive growth in the digital world. It's a relatively new industry that could bring new perspectives and dimensions to our digital life.
It's the digital money for the digital age, promising to make obsolete the gold standard, paper bills, and credit cards. In the Bitcoin global platform, new innovations in internet finance would surely evolve.
This portion was brought to you by Ortigas and Company.
Before we go, remember,
Anything, any idea.
anybody can be a game changer.
Are you?